Oh, what's going on, guys? It is Inkbite Gaming here, bringing you back to another game that I found on itch.io. Today, we are going to be romancing some serial killers here. We got Scream here, we got Jason, we got Freddy, we got Michael Myers, and we got Chucky. One of them we are going to seduce into a date. But Horror Romance is the name of the game. I will be leaving a link in the description down below. We're just going to get just a one take on this. Whoever I end up seducing, will go with that. I'm hoping for Scream, because since his new movie just released last month, so I want to try and go for Scream, but whoever we get, we get. Before we begin, there are some things I should tell about myself. My name is Ace. My name is Ace. Okay, ooh, alright, well, I'm just gonna go with he, him. My name is Ace, my pronouns are he, him. Is this correct? Yes. Chapter 1? Oh, is there, like, many chapters? I thought this was gonna be straight to the point. No, stay away from me. Come here, you little whore. I say get away from me. Same dream as always. I doubt I'll ever get to sleep without nightmares. I blink and scratch my eyelids. I gotta remind myself not to sleep on a moving bus. I got a headache and maybe a concussion for every time my head hit the window while sleeping. I search inside my backpack for my phone. I need to know what time it is and check for notifications. Ace turns on the phone and sees two messages. The first one is from Mr. Torrance. Ace, please contact me whenever you arrive at Amityville. Everything's set up. If you want, I could come for you. I prefer not owing anything to my landlord just yet. Thanks for caring, but I'll go to the cafe before heading to the apartment. I gotta sort out all the purchase paperwork. Ace slides into the next message from one new waitress, Carrie. I'm really grateful for your opportunity. I will be at the cafe tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Smiley face. Thanks, Carrie. Please don't worry too much, okay? It's just a waitress kid. We'll work on the cafe later. I've spent all night inside a bus. Now I gotta get to the cafe and then new apartment, then unpack. My body is hurting. I'd kill for a frappuccino right now, though. The old owner finally retired after signing a never-ending contract to buy a new cafe. I've been behind bars for the last few years, and I've gone through many jobs, saving to finally get my own business. And finally, now that I'm the new owner, I feel happy, indifferent, or overwhelmed. I would say overwhelmed. You know, starting a new business on like your own, it can be overwhelming. So we're gonna go with overwhelming. Tired as shit, I'll still have to get home, unpack, eat, and shower. And not to say I got to be here even early tomorrow to set everything up. Fuck. I stop distracting and grab my suitcase and go home. I choose to get home after a tiring day, and I still can't believe I'm here, so far away from my old home. Away from Mom. And far away from that dickhead stepfather. I will add some flavor words there. Because Sometimes they are complete dickheads. I should know. I'm not going to go into it, but I should know. Just remember, makes me have a stomachache. Sometimes I wonder if killing him was oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Did you really kill him? My bad. I would definitely never kill. Mm. Did you really kill your stepdad? Jeez. You know, and all in all, some people hate their stepdads, but I don't think killing them's do it. Shit. The sun's barely rising and I gotta get up already. I get out of bed, questioning my life choices. After a bit, I get up and go to my small kitchen. Opening up the fridge, I've just got a few things I got last night to eat. I've got to do some actual grocery shopping. I take a few cheese slices and some butter, and I make a light breakfast. Wait, before I get to work, what are you doing with a few cheese slices and some butter? Did you make eggs, or did you make, like, grilled cheese, or what? What are you doing? I quickly eat my food while dressing and rushed into the door, shrieking when I find my landlord right in front of me. Oh, jeez. Hi. You look familiar. Very familiar. I can't... I'm gonna, lick my finger and go, stick my finger on a page. I can't put my finger on it. Jack... Trying to remember. What? I know this. What's the name? It's a Stephen King book. And from the movie that was made from it. What is it? The guy loses his mind and he ashes through a door and puts his face through it, and his wife is like screeching. And somebody tell me in the comment section down below what this is. I know I have it, but I can't remember the name of it. A good day to you. Just wanted to check in how my new tenant is doing. Creepy guy. I'm fine. How did you know? I didn't. I just came to check up on you. Check up, and you opened the door before I could knock. Oh, yeah, I understand. Well, to be honest, I'm in a hurry. I've got to set everything up. The cafe's reopening. The old cafe? You bought it? Well, that's a nice surprise. I'm glad you're an entrepreneur. Does it have a new name? Yeah, it's... Cafe D... Horror. Cafe D Horror. Yeah, it's Cafe D Horror. That's a nice name. Well, maybe I'll pass through and I'll take a coffee later. Good luck. Yeah, thanks. I'm off now, Mr. Torrance. Gosh, I hope he doesn't. He doesn't. This guy gives me the chills. I finally step into the street. Before going to the cafe, I have to go to the supermarket and buy a few things I need. As I step away from the apartment building, I feel something odd. I feel like I'm being watched. Nevertheless, when I look to my side in search of a person, I realize there's no one in the streets. Maybe it's just my paranoia being back. I quickly walk down the street, uneasy thanks to the GPS I got to the supermarket. I take everything I need: milk, almond milk, vanilla, cocoa, and etc. And a treat for myself, a chocolate bar. I get out of the supermarket with my shopping items, and I realize the sun is slowly rising above the horizon. Thanks to being distracted, I didn't even notice someone in front of me, and I bumped into what feels like a brick wall. Ooh! When I look up, I see a really big guy using a weird and worn out hockey mask. I feel shivers down my spine while seeing him. Ooh, Jason? He doesn't really say anything, just stares. After a bit, I realize he's not looking at me, but at the chocolate bar in my hand. Oh, I get it. You want some? I'm not share my chocolate. Why would I walk away? I'm not share my chocolate bar with him. I left my bag on the floor, and I get up with both my hands, and I break the chocolate bar into two. Here, sharing won't kill me. The guy tilts his head, looking at the chocolate for a few seconds. He accepts and proceeds to move his hands in a paused and gentle manner. I'm surprised when I notice he's mute. I quickly realize he's saying what he's saying. It's sign language. Then I move my hand to answer, "You're welcome." Actually, that would be... You know what? I do like horror movies, but that would be super cute if, say, we get another Friday the 13th movie, and Jason knows sign language, and there's only one character that helps Jason change his ways, or, like, gets him to pass on in a way while using sign language or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Like, just put him at ease, because the reason why he kills is because of his past. Well, actually, some of the newer stuff, I don't know. I don't know if it's still because of the kids, the teenagers that let him drown. I don't know. But we move on. One of my many things I learned in prison, thanks to my free time. Now I'm glad I learned it, in a way. I finally grab my things, and I leave the big guy behind. I get to the cafe and find someone at the doorstep. For her appearance, I knew it. She was my new waitress, Carrie. Oh, it's that Carrie. Interesting. Oh, bringing all the horror icons into this. I like that. Oh, you must be Ace. I'm sorry. I got here too early. Should I come back later, or... don't worry, it's actually quite convenient. I have to set everything up, and cleaning was going to take a long time. Could you take care of that? Yeah, right away. Carrie quickly stepped inside. As I opened the door, I told her where the cleaning tools were, while I went behind the bar and set the groceries up. I grind the coffee and put some cream inside the sleeves and set up the cups in the accessible place. I place all the pastries and desserts on the shelves next to the counter. And then, when I'm done, I was in front of the impeccable cafe. Carrie even placed the tablecloths on each table. Weird. Did we have any of those? Wow, Carrie, that was a quick work. Thank you. I guess we can open up early. It was nothing. I'm a good cleaner. I'll change. Carrie went behind the bar to put on her apron. Meanwhile, I hang up the open sign, and I already put an advertisement in the newspaper alongside with a coupon. I had the advantage of the cafe behind, right in front of the park. The advertisement, that's not the advantage. The ad up over there. I came back to the bar, approaching Carrie. While we wait, I want to explain to her how the expression machine worked. Have you ever tried one of those? Sorry, I've never had something like that. She almost had a heart attack when she had to say no. I just nodded. Easy, you don't have to worry about not knowing. It's okay. It's not everyone knows everything about this. Let me explain. I taught Carrie the basics about coffee, filling it with water, pouring coffee onto the portafilters, and showed her how to level up the coffee. Then I put the portafilter back and finally started the machine. Voila! Just like that. Wow! I thought that would be harder. The machine won't be a problem. What will be hard is the service itself. Serving coffee can be easy, but it's got tricks. Now memorize the menu and the ingredients. A client arrived, so I tell Carrie to bring them a coffee once it's done. I get a closer look, closer to the bar, noticing a dark-haired tall man. His most noteworthy feature is his metallic hand. Welcome to Cafe de Horror! Cafe de Horror Cafe. Oh, well, Cafe de Horror. I could have just said de Horror. Not because... What can I offer you? Oh, it's Ash! Ash from Ash versus the Evil Dead, right? Look at that! The old shithole reopened! And with a hottie serving, too. Last owner looked like he got a stick up his ass. The man laughed. The man laughed. I don't know if I should laugh or raise an eyebrow. I didn't get to know him much. I only do coffee. That's all I'm expecting. Well, give me an Americano with whiskey. We don't have that on our menu. Come on! You can't have a good coffee without whiskey. I ain't a... Okay. You don't have a good bottle in there? Hold on. Which one do I say? And I'm sorry if I accidentally hit... can I get that off? Do that. Give them an alcoholic member. Do we have alcohol? I mean, give the customer what they want, but do we have it? You stare for a few seconds and sigh. I look on both sides before gesturing him to wait. He curiously looks at me for a while. I take care of the Americano. When I'm done, I take a cup to him and go to the storage room. There, I open a box. Open up a box with my stuff. One of my faves is a Jack Daniels. Ooh. Sometimes on rough days, I drink a half a bottle to drown the tears until I pass out. Now I'm just pouring it into coffee, measuring the quantity that adds to the taste without going too far. I walked back to the bar and handed the man his coffee. There you go, a cup of Americano coffee without anything added, because we don't have permission to serve alcohol. The man looked at me and slightly doubtful before looking at the cup, and finally he takes it and drinks it, smiling with satisfaction. Perfect. Now I know here to get a Americano. Oh, we said that. We did pour something into it. It's because we have to say that we don't have it without anything added. He laughed laughed quite pleased. I guess I'm still a little weak to whims. Either that or the guy just looks like an uncle who wanted a drink. Here you go, Dollface. Your pay and your tip. He takes my hand and puts something in it besides the pay, closing it. It's for good luck. Trust me, I wouldn't want anything to happen to my new favorite barista. This town is weird, quite dangerous, so watch your back. He pats my hand and walks away with his cup of coffee, humming a tune. I look at the strange man that walked out. My eyes redirect themselves to my still closed hand. Doubtful, when I open it, I find a freakiest shit I've seen in years. It was a fucking dried, severed finger. I was unable to tell if it was real or fake. I look at the door without knowing what the hell all that was about. I hear Carrie approaching me, so I hurry and put the finger in my pocket, and the money in the register. Yeah, I don't want to scare Carrie with it. Our first client, how much was it? I noticed some childish happiness coming from her, and I couldn't help but smile. An amazing $1.25. She noticed I was not kidding and laughed sillily. Good enough to retire, right? I laugh and realize the joke's still ongoing. At the exact moment, I notice an abrupt change in Carrie's attitude. The bell chimes once again. Before I look at the door, I look at Carrie's face. At first, she was surprised to see who entered. Then her face changed into discomfort. Oh, no, it's her. It's who? I turn around and look at the door and see who it was. While I heard Carrie running away into the storage room, I just see a blonde young girl dressed in a fancy, branded clothing. She's got a quite unfriendly face. Her nose was wrinkled and almost as if she smelled something awful. Chanel. If it's something from the movie Carrie, I have never seen Carrie. It is on a list of horror movies to watch, but I've never seen it. Another stupid town cafe. I beg your pardon? I wanted a foam-free Tourette latte, 5 decaffeinated shots of pumpkin essence, and no foam. Wasn't it foam-free? Why would you say no foam? At a 208 degrees Fahrenheit. I blink, not getting the kid's attitude. I immediately realize this was one of those rich, entitled kids. Great, my favorite kind to talk to. It's dangerous to serve coffee that hot. You could get burnt. I'm sorry, are you deaf? I didn't ask for your advice. I asked for a coffee. I didn't question and do your damn job. Take a deep breath, grit your teeth. Again, the customer's always right. If she gets burned, we've already warned her. I swallow my anger, and I have right now. I choose the most reasonable thing for business. Make her Tourette latte. While I'm at it, I fantasize about how throwing her face and messing up her makeup. Or, with a bit of luck, cause the first-degree burns, because it's what would have happened if the coffee without temperature. Finally, I've got her exact order. Here you go. Instead of taking the damn cup, the blonde just stares at it. To take away. She smiles with malice of entitled girl. She is testing me. I know it. But I don't fall for it. I grab a cup and carefully pour the content on one of the paper cups. I slightly burn my fingers, but I don't show it. There, anything else? At least I know she won't be staying. I don't even know her, and I already want her gone. She drinks a small sip. Her lips frown, almost like she was disgusted for not finding something to complain about. Decent. I'm surprised it's almost perfect. I think that's the closest thing she's ever said to a compliment. She extends her perfectly manicured hand and tosses $20 on the counter, and she walks to the door without waiting for her change, without even saying goodbye either. Thanks, come back soon. God, I hope you get run over. I'm sorry. Chanel scares the death out of me. I hid in the storage room. Don't worry, I can see why. I saw everything. Well, almost everything. You're so brave. She says it with admiration. Admiration. I shrug it off, not taking a note of it. When you've been in prison and lived with what I live, It makes it more whimsy, entitled blondes to scare you. People can only intimidate you if you let them, Carrie. Now, come on, we've got to organize this, some stuff in the back. We didn't get any more customers, just a few. But at least Carrie and I haven't been lazy. Most of the storage room is fully organized now. I am a bit tired. Yeah, it's been busy for the first day. Now we gotta get our tables back in and close. Carrie asks to please turn off the open side to the closed side. And she does. She comes back with me and arranges the chairs until she remembers she left her bag in the storage room. Going back for it. When I think the first day is over, I hear the door opening, the bell chime. Someone entering the cafe. That's just my luck. Oh. I'm so lucky. I got here just in time. A hot caramel macchiato with double vanilla. And don't go small with the caramel. I raised an eyebrow looking at him. A short, red-headed boy with scars on his face. This town is sure full of interesting people. He kind of looks like a doll, or is that just my imagination? He leaned on the counter and now is waiting for me to move. He doesn't seem too embarrassed to arrive the last second to buy a coffee. Sorry, we're already closed. Isn't he a bit small to consume caffeine? Oh my, I didn't see the sign. You're gonna serve me anyway? Though, right? Client's always right. Sure. Again, customer's always right, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna pay for it, so might as well. I sigh and go to the bar, and and it's not that I think the client's always right. But after such a hard day, I don't want any more trouble. I mean, true. Now I get why the last owner was so bitter. Making the caramel macchiato took less than I thought with the boy's indications. It looks like he isn't taking his eyes off me while I was preparing the drink. Like he's making sure it's just how he wants it. I place the coffee in front of him on the bar. His mouth changes into a big grin without looking away from me. His huge blue eyes piercing into my soul. At least it seems like he likes what he sees, whatever he's seeing. Here you go. The redhead takes the glass and sips. A few seconds later, he nods, pleased. I feel the sugar kicking in already. Ideal for a long night. He laughs in a quite unique manner. Winking at me, he hands me an exact amount of money. He continues drinking the coffee without moving. Like he owns the place, and time does not matter. Excuse me, we're closing. As I was saying. Oh yeah, right. I get your hint. Don't be so grumpy, or you'll grow wrinkles. It'd be a shame to ruin such a pretty face. Well, he did. Well, he didn't get a paper glass hint. Wait, is the little guy flirting with me? I'm left speechless for a second, which he used to turn around and walk to the door without worries. I found my bag. We can go. Why do you seem tired all of a sudden? I scratched my eyes. Probably look like shit, which is exactly how I feel at the moment. Forget it, let's go. I'm walking back home after closing up the cafe with Carrie. The girl is really sweet, but I think she lacks courage. She reminds me of myself when I was younger. Maybe on the inside, I'm a bit jealous of her insecure. Although I'm distracted, my senses are still keen. I can't stop the feeling of someone looking at me from the back. My paranoia's back. No, it's not my imagination. I'm hearing footsteps. I don't want to go home with somebody following me. They'll know where I live, and it can only get worse from there. Why is everything happening today? I can't stand it. I'm at my goddamn limit. Although my common sense tells me I should run away, I stop walking and look behind me. As I thought, there was no one there, but after hearing someone walking behind me, I'm not alone. I already heard you, so come out of hiding already and stop fooling around. There was a certain movement from inside the shadows. A tall, slender silhouette gets closer, and I tense up. I really wanted to believe I was just imagining it, but wow, I didn't expect to notice my presence. Most never do it if I don't want to, you know. The silhouette gets closer, the light between us, which reveals the man's dark leather jacket, black pants, and mask covering his face. God damn it, this is the first time it happens. But there's always the first time. Technically, you just took my stalking virginity. I stay quiet. I already had a bad day with Chanel, and that weird doll. Having an encounter with a masked freak was only making it worse. I don't know what you want, but I'm not in the mood. Please leave me alone. I wish it was that easy. The masked man makes a theatrical gesture, placing one hand on his chest and the other facing me. But sadly for you, catching me by surprise has caught my attention, so I won't leave you alone. My eye twitches. I'm definitely about to lose my patience, the little sanity that I have left, and everything else. Although I can leave you this moment in exchange for one you know what? Why say no? Say yes. I sigh with a pinch of bridge on my nose. I really want to go back home as soon as possible, so it's better to just play along, which it is. Alright, you win. Ask me whatever you want, so I can get on home. Great, I'm glad you cooperated. Alright, the question is, what is your favorite horror movie? Just that? This freak just wants to know my favorite horror movie? I think about it before answering, but the answer is no, it's not. If we go over, like, any horror movie that I have come to watch, it is not Saw. Saw is on a tier, but it's not my number one. If anything, my number one would be Scream. A lot of people like Scream. I like Scream. It's very interesting how far it's come. I love the original movie because we have Matthew Lillard as Scream. You have, I forget what the other guy's name was. I remember Matthew Lillard because when the Five Nights at Freddy's movie came out, saw that he was going to play William Afton. I was like totally at awe. Well, not that we knew that he was William Afton at first, or did we? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. It was a great movie. But Scream's my favorite. But I'm gonna answer Saw because it might be the right answer. Saw with one of the Jigsaw doll. I watch it when I'm bored. The masked man starts to laugh like he's been told a joke. What a sadist. All right, you're okay for now. I also like it. He says goodbye, still cackling. The last thing I see before he turns around, as soon as he turns around, is him winking at me. What is he? Does the mask move with him? Wait. Now, did the mask wink at? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is the mask in this world, is his mask like a part of his face? I pretend to forget about it. It's better to just go home before stumbling with another freak asking about his favorite Disney movie or something, some shit like that. All right. We will say my favorite. I will go about my favorite Disney movie too. My favorite Disney movie is The Nightmare Before Christmas. It will forever be my favorite movie. But since they brought it up, I want to bring it up. I keep on walking, trying not to think too much about what just happened. I'm so done with today, I just want to go home and refresh myself with a shower and sleep. I, I stop walking when a big figure obstructing my apartment building door. An uneasy feeling returns. Please, no more freaks. Either way, I realize he's smoking right beside my window. The doubts turn into anger. If I already was having a shit day, this was truly gonna make me snap. It seems like the man realizes my expression changed. He stepped inhaling the smoke. It's Michael. I don't want to, again, not pissing anybody off. Ask who he is. And who are you? Strange. The stranger's just mask he's wearing. The cigarette still in his hand lit. The measuring is clear. He doesn't want to talk. Rude, I should have told him to stick the cigarette up his... Michael. Unexpectedly, he finally smoked. I remain silent, waiting to see if he keeps talking. But since he doesn't open his mouth, I'm in charge of carrying the conversation. Do you live around here? I moved in this morning. I don't know many people. He takes his sweet time answering, but he does not, nevertheless. He raises his hands and points his thumb to the building that I am trying to get in. I live right here. Michael, I've been looking for you. A dirty blonde-haired girl opens the door and grabs him by the arm. It makes me realize how muscular the guy is, and the girl looks up at me, surprised. Oh, I'm sorry. Did my brother scare you? Well, at least one normal person's in the family. Don't worry. We're chatting. Michael spoke to you? That's new. I don't want to cause a bad impression saying otherwise, so I just nod in response. You may have stood out to him. You're new, right? We don't really get many new neighbors around here. My name's Lori, by the way. That's right, I got here this morning. My name is Ace. My pleasure. Likewise, you're sweet, but we're in a bit of a hurry. I'll see you later around here. Don't hesitate to ask if you're out of salt. Her tone lets me know that she is not joking, in a friendly way. So I laugh, I wave goodbye to them. I chose to ignore the fact that Lori practically had to drag Michael upstairs once we got inside. I won't ask why she got a janitor's suit or a mask. I'll just pretend it was totally normal. Oh, because of what he's wearing. My door opens with a click and I enter my apartment, leaning my back on the door as it closed. Sigh of relaxing. Finally, I'm home. I'm hungry, but I don't have enough energy to prepare something to eat. So I go to the kitchen, grab some cookies that I bought, and head to my room by throwing myself onto the bed. I feel heavy as a tension leaves my body, relaxed in every muscle. That absurd, stressful day, what kind of madmen live around here? It's like a cheap movie. I eat some cookies and fall asleep as soon as I take my pants off in bed. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna make this a part thing, because this is actually really, really interesting. I do like it. But I am out of time for right now. So let's see, is this a save button? Can I save it? We'll save it here. And we will end the episode here. Oh wait, go back. All right, how do we go to the main menu? I want to go back to the main menu. Yes, I've already saved. All right, but I'm gonna end it here. We will make this a series. Because there was a lot thrown at me in the beginning, but like I said, I am out of time for right now. So I will end it here, and I will leave a link in the description down below to be able to check out this game guys yourself. But I will make more videos of this in the upcoming days. But I'm gonna end it right here. So please subscribe, and I will see you next time in the next video. Bye bye.